Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Face Yoga Marathon members, how are you? So the Christmas is just around the corner if you celebrate Christmas, but anyway, the holiday season, I read so many articles saying that it can be very stressful because of so many reasons. People travel a lot, and also many times, including myself, we go to places for party and get together with friends and eat different kind of food and sleep in hotel bed, and lots of things can accumulate. So today's live webinar, I'm going to focus on the stress management a little bit and also forehead. So why I talk about a forehead? The forehead shows us stress. Believe it or not, when you're stressed out, I just want you to take a deep breath and look at your forehead. And I can instantly see that when I get a little stressed out or when I start really focusing, what happens? 11 lines right here, okay? It can be very subtle, but if that constant, this movement you do for a long time, it's gonna create longer and deeper 11 lines, okay? Or sometimes people say 111 lines, that means 3 lines. You don't want that, okay? So before we take questions, there's a couple of questions already. I want to talk about how to relax certain part of the body, because right here, the forehead is connected to other part of the body. Okay, are you ready for that? As often as I talk about that, the shoulder. Do you remember the pose? Walk in a warm-up pose, the chest opening and other things. Why I encourage that? Because when you look at yourself in a mirror, many times, what do? You look straight, right? This way. Or maybe you want to check your back, how you look, from the back side. But do you check your side, profile? I've noticed that as we get age and stressed out, what happens is look at my shoulder. People started this rounded shoulder. And what's going to happen? The chest gets flat right here. And then chin goes this to cover or to balance the body. Okay, like this. And we definitely want to avoid that, because when you do this pose, I want you to do it right now. Let's say 10 seconds. What happened? How do you feel? Do you feel a little bit more tension right here in the shoulder? And do you feel that your chin have to be up? So that means more pressure on the lower, the upper part of the neck, right here. The neck has lots of muscle right here. So you're tightening up, and we're gonna release that, so that you can relax, and then relax the jawline when you relax your shoulders. And then when you relax your shoulder and the jawline, it shows on the forehead. So that means when you relax here and here and here, they're all connected. Okay, so the pose I want to introduce you to, you already know, but I'm going to push a little bit. And I want to introduce another pose, and then really open up the chest and open up the shoulders, and you're going to feel so different after you do this. Okay, so 2 poses, I want to talk about it. And some of you know already, but I'm going to just do demonstration with you so that you can really have it, okay, and feel it in your body. And another thing is just getting questions about a forehead. So the forehead is a place we see the lines, many often horizontal lines and also 11 lines. So the horizontal lines, people think, oh, I'm getting a horizontal line because I'm getting old. Yes, but constant movement, this one. As we get older, that means if you always open your eyes with this, you are just making deeper and deeper, and that's it. So you gotta stop that. We're gonna physically lift this up today and relax it, and the 11 lines the same, okay? This, we're gonna relax, and how we're gonna relax? I'm gonna a little bit push more poses so that you can really see the differences. Okay, does it sound good? Well, let's start. Some of the things you already know, but I'm going to demonstrate again so that we can really relax the body and the mind and the forehead together. So the first one I want to talk about is, it's pretty simple, but wow. Just open the chest, okay? We're going to do it together, but when we do it together, I really want to feel like you are, let's see, where is that? These muscles. Okay, look at this big muscle back of our body. See this? Wow, we are really moving this, like opening up. Okay, and the chest. Let's see, another chest, like shoulders. Where is it? right here. We're gonna stimulate these purple muscles. Can you see that? Purple muscles here, here. We're gonna stimulate that. Okay. And when you use a middle finger and a push around the shoulder, right here. Okay, I'm gonna show you right here. And when you have a lot of this, ooh, point, that means you're pretty tight, really tight. So we're gonna open this up. So let's start from the little gentle massage. Put a hand on other side of the shoulder and the fingers relax right here. Here. That's it. See that? The purple muscles right here. Okay. Here. Feel that? And if you really have a pain, you need this a lot. Good. And just play around your shoulder blades. There's a lot of muscles right here. Okay, and let's do the other side. Whew. And if you have a frozen shoulder, this might work too. You're gonna keep stimulating a little bit more often and gently. Good. Right now, the thumbs on your shoulder, and then the rest of the fingers, armpit. Give nice massage. Nice one. Ooh. And I'm going to show you the muscle, the picture. You see that? Oops. Here. Yeah, right here. Okay, we're stimulating right here, right this muscle, and under that big muscle. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And now we're going to put a thumb, armpit right here. Okay, and put this rest of the fingers, the shoulder blades, and whoa, give a nice massage. Right this, look at this, right here. Whoa, here. How do you feel? Okay, up and down, and just find a spot you feel like a little bit painful, but you can take it. That's a good part. Okay, good. All right, relax. How do you feel? Lighter? Good. All right, so again, thumb on the shoulder, and then the rest of the fingers, armpit, and then grab the muscle right here. Ooh. As if you are pulling your muscle from their bones. It's like you're pulling away from it. And now thumbs, here, armpit, okay, and the rest of the fingers, giving nice massage. Ooh, I really like this one. Okay, and come out. Close your eyes. Shoulder down. Close your eyes. Rotate your shoulder blades. Good. And keep your eyes closed. Rotate your shoulder blades another way. Relax. How do you feel? Do you feel much lighter? All right, now, hands on your shoulders. And then breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. And elbows together. And let your body move first. That means let your body, let your body follow your breath. That means very slow movement. You breathe in, and when you can't breathe in anymore, you separate your elbows, and with your elbows, big circle, okay? Go slow. Slower is harder. It works better too. And especially when you go back, you kind of open your chest and whoa, push on your shoulder blades as if you're squeezing orange between your shoulder blades. Okay, good. Very slow, but it works good. Elbows together until you can't keep them together. Together. Oh, I can't keep and separate, and still you're going up if you can, and breathe out now and push down. Oh, breathe in. Oh, you can't breathe in anymore, and separate them in a bigger circle, and wow. Close your eyes, palms up, and hands on your knees or thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. How do you feel? Do you feel that right here, getting more blood circulation going and opening up and lighter? Good. Do it, especially when you get, if you're living in Northern Hemisphere and if you live in a colder place. I've seen so many people just keeping the shoulder up and tight, and it really shows right here and the forehead. Okay, now we're gonna move to the neck part. Okay, so the neck, huge muscle. Look at this. Woo, the front of the neck and the woo, side of the neck. So we're gonna do a little bit of very gentle stretch. Okay, so that same thing, shoulder on the, the hand on the shoulder. So why I like to ask you to put a hand on your shoulder, it's just an indicator. You don't need to push, but when you put your hands like a little bit this, front, and slightly just push. You don't want to push, but this is, like I said, an indicator of keeping your shoulder back, not going this way. It's a little bit of like a mini facelift. If you haven't done it, I highly recommend. We're gonna make it a little shorter this time. So put a hand on the side of your head like this. Okay, and imagine this muscle, the side of the neck. You're gonna go very gently to the side. You feel it? Side, completely side. Now, breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out, and gradually rotate the neck toward the front. So I started this, and now we are moving a little bit so you really feel right here. So we're not pushing too hard. This side is just suggesting like, hey, you stay there because I don't want this. And then this is just slightly pushing, and let the head sink in. And come out, palms up, close your eyes. How do you feel? Left and right. How do you feel right here? Lighter, more open space? Good. We're gonna do the other side, okay? Hands here. It's so much easier than mini facelift, but we are really working on this neck muscle. I'm gonna show you again. See? Wow, big, big, big muscle right here. Okay, palms on the side of your face. Good. So we're gonna just go very gently, tilt the head and the shoulder down, okay? Wow. Oh, I love it. I feel it. A good, nice, big muscle. Relaxing. Breathe in. And now we're gonna tilt the head, not the side, but slightly to front. Like, whoa, we are working on this right here. Like this, right here. Feel that? Okay, good. Very good. Okay, good. Close your eyes, palms up. How do you feel? You feel much lighter? Do you feel less stressed out? So that's the kind of thing I highly encourage people, especially when you notice you started carrying your tension. I've seen people driving like this. You gotta stop that. Okay, so let's work on another body exercise. This one, instant pick me up. Some of you already seen it because I did that live video, I believe, and I really want you to feel it right now. Do it with me. Okay, so the purpose of this is I'm going to explain to the people who haven't seen that or not on Facebook. Have you seen people who are so happy? Like, I'm so happy. I'm very happy. Oh, my life is wonderful. Well, have you seen people who are so stressed, like, I'm so stressed out, my life is just so bad? You haven't seen people like that. So we are intentionally and physically change that mode and send the different message to the brain, the happy message to the brain. Okay, does it make sense? By open your chest and open your heart and chin up. It's so hard to feel bad and sad and terrible and miserable when you feel this way. So we're gonna create that. Okay, and not only we are moving the chest down and lifting your chest up and turning your neck part, we are going to use the fingers and pull the forehead up, okay? And the thumbs on the top of the head. And when you pull your forehead up, remember the movement we just did? That's the movement I want you to remember. I don't want you to do this. This is wrong. Angie, what's going on? Your neck is so tight. It just defeats the purpose of the just warm up we did. So always remember that. Orange between your shoulder blades. And then down and chest open. And then we're gonna pull the forehead, okay? Pull the forehead very nicely but firmly. And when you do that, if you have 11 lines, I encourage you to pull a little bit differently, okay? So almost like this. See that, the V shape I just did? So the people, I'm gonna clarify it. For the people who has just, like horizontal line all over. I want you to start this, just pull this up all the way up. And then second time, when you want to have 11, no, when you have 11 line and you want to get rid of that 11 line, you imagine that you're doing the V shape like this, so that you are opening your forehead and then lifting everything up, and then we're gonna go on the side and neck and chest and side of the body. We're gonna feel so good. All right, we're gonna do 3 sets, and each set I'm gonna do a little bit differently. So just do with me, and let's have fun. Okay, shoulder relaxed, forehead relaxed, breathe in and out. Thumbs on the top of the head and shoulder down. We just did it. Remember the pose we did? Open. Keep this stationary. And then fingers on your eyebrows and chin slightly up. Ready? Breathe in and pull your forehead up. Keep contact. All the fingers are pulling your forehead up, and shoulder relax, back of the neck relax, and pull your forehead up, 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 up. When you cannot breathe in anymore, you open palms next to the face, and feel just very gentle touch inside of your neck. Keep touching your neck, and then the chest and side of your chest and the side of your body. Keep touching very gentle. We are trying to flush out the toxins from the face and the body too. That was it. Okay, the second set, thumbs on top of your head. I'm gonna do a little bit faster. So let's try to V shape this time. Shoulder down, breathe in very deeply, and breathe in. When you can't breathe in anymore, you can do with your eyes closed, palms on the side of your face. Feel the opening sensation. Feel the love. Feel the light. Feel the relaxing love and energy, appreciation and gratitude. Everything possible you can have inside of your body. Very good. Close your eyes. Feel it. Last one. Let's do it. Thumbs on top of your head and the forehead. Relax and pull everything with your fingers up, up. Keep your eyes closed if you can, touching your skin. My life is perfect. My life is beautiful. I love my life. I enjoy everything about it. I'm perfect because I am perfect. Everything is perfect in my life. Keep your eyes closed, palms up. Breathe in out deeply. Breathe in and out. How are you feeling? Listen to your body. How's your body feeling? Keep breathing. How's your chest? How's your upper back? How's your forehead? How's your mind? Enjoy this body and mind spirit connection. When you're ready, open your eyes. How was it? Did you feel that opening sensation? I highly recommend do this in the morning, first thing in the morning, or when you started putting makeup or cream or sunscreen, whatever. It's so important to start your day with positive and feeling good energy, because when you meet people who are happy and positive, it's contagious, right? And you want to give that energy out, because that's the energy of people who has the same kind of energy you want to attract into your life, okay? And do it, and I guarantee if you do it every single day for 10 days, you're going to feel the difference in your life, like literally, And another thing is, if you start feeling a little stressed out, it happens a lot. I mean, I know that, because myself, sometimes I get stressed out, like, my family, my daughter, my husband. And I do it when I go to the bathroom, I just do it. And it won't take long. Give yourself 2 minutes. Don't say that you're too busy. Do it for 2 minutes, because it'll change everything, okay? And next one, are you ready for the next one? Next one is you've seen it. This one is a different version of the, I called it a frozen forehead freeze, okay? But you can use this just a little bit like a different version or replacement of the eye-opening binocular pose or forehead massager, because this really helps you train your forehead. Okay, so same thing, shoulder relaxed, and then breathing it out through your nose. Get in and out through your nose. When you're ready, okay, just put your hands on your forehead. Okay, and then open your eyes as wide as possible. Open it, and do you feel that? Like your forehead is trying to move? Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna push this down, okay? And resist, and hold this for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, relax your shoulder. 4, 5, open wider. 6, 7, bigger eyes. 8, 9, 10, whoa, come up from that pose. How was it? How did you feel? Look at the big muscle. It covers from here, here, all the way. So when you're stressed out and constantly like stressed out, what happens is sometimes your pain just transforms to here. You start feeling the pain right here. The back of your, let's see, here. Here, look at that. Here, right here, you start feeling a pain right here. Like, why I get a pain? It's coming from here. And then right here, you know, forehead muscle, and right here, your neck muscle meet. That sometimes carry lots of like, oh, it's just why I have a pain here. It could be from this movement. Okay, so we're gonna stop that. All right, so second one, I know some of you have a very strong forehead muscle and start seeing a line like here. I've seen some people who has pretty straight, you know, smooth here, but right here, like corner of the eyebrow is so high. So what can you do? All right, we're gonna interlace some fingers and put the hand on that area. You see lots of lines. See that? Like that? See that? So put it right here. And same way, put it right here. And then 11 line people, pull your hands to sideways. So sideways, so that you are pulling everything sideways. And then you are pushing right here so that you're not really creating forehead lines right here. Okay, and interlace your fingers. Very secure. And you can definitely do this in your bed easily. So much easier. Or you can just, you know, kind of relax the chair like this and do it. Ready? Shoulder relaxed. Always relaxed. Now open your chest, open your heart. And chin slightly up. It might be easier for you. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Open your eyes as wide as possible. Open. Hold this for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, relax your shoulders. 4, breathe in. 5, open your eyes. 6, 7, 8, almost there, big eyes. 9, 10, come up from the pause and tap. Whoa, how was it? Did you feel that? And sometimes people say my eyes are getting small or droopier. And yes, this gets droopier, but it could be the forehead. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Look at my eye area. Okay, when sometimes forehead goes down, what happens? Droopy. Droopy eyelid. So you're gonna lift this up and trying to control your forehead movement so that you don't constantly do it. I'm not saying that stop doing this completely. No. When you do this often, just do this and other forehead exercises so that you can stop that. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start taking questions, and there's already pre-sent questions, and I want to talk about that. So Mai asked, I would like to know if the horizontal line on bridge of my nose comes from weak forehead muscles or not. Okay, right here. I've seen people, including myself, because I wear sunglasses and also I wear, you know, glasses. I'm nearsighted, unfortunately. So right here is seeing the bridges. So what you can do is there's 2 things I can think of. So first is make sure your glasses, let's see, are fit perfectly. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so if your sunglasses or something always constantly resting here, yes, it create the line. If that's the case, you want to adjust it, or if you cannot adjust, you know, certain glasses you can adjust, you can do the same thing. You put your fingers, this probably easier, depending on how you how's your shoulder situation, and then pull this. So it's like an instant pick me up, but you really target and focus on this. And then you can do the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pull all the way up. Okay. Another thing is that the instant pick me up. This helps because what's going on is this has the let's see. So there's a bone and there's a muscle here. See that? And a cartilage here. So it's not a bone, it's a cartilage. But this goes down, and then when it stays here, it's to create like this. We're gonna pull this up. So my mind, back to your questions, I don't know it comes from the forehead muscle or not, but it can contribute to that line. So I want you to pull this up and not just stop right here. The forehead muscle is so connected all the way. Look at that. So try to lift everything up, and then chin up slightly. Because when you put your chin slightly up, it opens up your chest and heart, but also it's easier for you to pull everything up. Okay. Another thing is just, like the pose I showed you, use these fingers and then pull this up. So it's not like just walk in this area. Walk all the way up. Did that make sense? Try that. Okay. All right. Gretchen asked, I have not been able to relax the muscle just about my eyebrows. So I have a constant look of surprise and up wrinkle above each eyebrow. If I try to lower blow, I then have a droopy look on my brow and eyelid. Do you have any suggestions on how to soften the 11 lines? So Gretchen, I really think this one I just did instant pick me up, and then do the 3 set at least. So the first one is entire, okay? And the second one is to try to do a V. That might be a really good pose for you because sounds like your droopiness is coming from here, right here. Okay. Another thing is check your posture. I have a feeling you have a tight neck, right? And tight neck here. And if I go a little bit more, you probably have a tight lower. Even you might say exercise. Oh, I exercise, I do yoga, or I do stretch. But when I check people who has a very here, I can say like, oh, here and here, lower back. And it could be the jawline. But the exercises I just showed you, this and this and this will help a lot. Okay, so try that and let me know. Okay, another thing is I've shown you, many times my favorite. I do every single day. It makes a huge difference. If I do at night, which I do every day, I sleep so much better and I wake up much more refreshed. And if I do in the morning, the whole day, my body moves so much smoother. So 2 tennis balls in a sock. I have another tool, but I just want to talk about this. So this one, 2 tennis balls in a sock, and I lay down on the floor and massage my back, lower back, and my neck part, and all the part. And wow, it really relaxes. And I sleep so much better, I said. And as a result, I don't really grind my teeth that much. And there's all connection between that tightness and, the face muscle. Okay, so try that too. All right, so I'm going to take more questions. Melissa asked, I cannot find anything that helps my 11 lines. I've tried the spoons, which relaxes a bit, but is there another muscle I can strengthen to contract them? So Melissa, I would say the instant pick me up I just showed you is really good. Another thing is, how about your jawline? Let's see. I want to check the, because if it's a constant, you can't relax. I don't think it's just not just right here. I have a feeling probably you have a tight back here, okay? Tight neck. And when I see you in person, for example, and when I push your lower back here, upper back here, right, this muscle right here, I'm sure you have a pretty tight one. Am I correct? So if that's the case, like the one I did, like the beginning, this helps a lot. Another thing is put a finger right here where your neck here. Hands and the shoulder blades. Just start relaxing right here too. Push it. Like if you have lots of pain, like whoa, start from here. So don't think right here, it's just right here. It's all connected. Another thing is, Melissa, I have a feeling you probably have a tight lower back too. Probably, especially it happens to lots of women. This happens a lot, like this. When I said, okay, can you stand nicely? They do it. This. So what's going on? It's not good. It's a curve too much, and then right here, you wanna tilt. You wanna make sure. Okay, when I put my hand on my lower tummy and my pelvis, this is a bad angle. Let me put this. It's a bad angle. See, it's not natural. So you wanna. So what happened? It also makes this pouch. But when you change the position, see, it releases tension from here, but also relax your lower, not relax, it tone your lower tummy too. Okay, so start from there, Melissa, and what I recommend you to do is the torso rotation. This is really good. If you sit in front of a computer, try this as often as you can and slowly. And then do the shoulder exercise we just did, and then do the exercise. 11 line exercise, I think instant pick me up might be good for you. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, but this webinar is really good for you because that's kind of applied to what you're talking about. You can't get rid of it. Why? Because everything's connected and you're not really releasing attention from other part of the bigger muscle, shoulder muscle and the lower back muscle. Okay, I hope I convince you, Melissa, to do more body exercises. Okay, Tamara, I do the pose no more 11 lines. Now I think my muscles are getting stronger and 11 lines are less visible. Okay, but I don't like how these stronger muscles look. It's like a Neanderthal. Okay. What can I do? That's not good. I know you don't like that. Okay, so that's good. One thing is good. Your 11 lines is getting less visible. So what you can do, Tamara, is before you do the 11 line, try what's the best way? The order. I'm just thinking about the order. I like the instant pick me up. I really like it. It's kind of my new favorite these days because it's just like, whoa, it feels so good. And I say affirmation. And this is also good too. And a forehead massage. And then 11 lines. So, and do this normal 11 line exercise less and do more these. Add more of these exercises. I think it loosen up. Another thing is the same as Melissa. Check your shoulder. Check your posture throughout the day. I think your shoulders are tight, okay? And the lower back might be tight too. So that's probably making here longer, just strengthening here. So tapping is good and instant pick me up and forehead freeze and then less normal 11 line exercise. Does it make sense? Or you might want to take a little bit break too. Because sometimes what happens is that, I want to get rid of this. Like do this all the time. You gotta be careful. It's like a body exercise. If you wanna try, your bicep, and you do other exercise. You don't just do weight, same weight every single day. Like not this exercise every single day. No, you wanna combine that to get the most benefit. So that can apply to a face exercise too. Okay, all right. So my, can you give some more advice on the pull outward, trying to move the ears that you mentioned in your videos? There was a variation to 11 line pose using 2 fingers. I can't feel it straightly moving, especially when eyes closed. Okay, so the ear movement, I just showed you this. See that? It is not it's not the purpose. Okay, let me do this. Let me add this. It's not the goal for the face exercise. Okay, it's not like, you're gonna make a move eye. You're gonna move your ears. No, but what I wanted to show you is when you relax the certain muscles, and then when you relax the forehead, this is what happens. People say, I'm gonna relax my forehead, 11 line. But when you try to open your face muscle, and then let's see. Okay, let me get the piece up here. Okay, let me get this. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's the face muscle, right? I'm gonna just use this. So here's that, see the muscle here? Muscle here, okay? You definitely wanna relax this. And you definitely wanna relax with this here too. Because right here, many people tend to get 11 lines, okay? And the ear is here, right here. So if I see the side view of the face, let's see. Okay, it's a beauty of live webinar because I have to get all this. Okay, here you go. Okay, this is good. All right, see that? So imagine that this is connected. See that? It's connected. It's connected. So instead of squeezing these and creating 11 lines, I want to imagine like you are relaxing. You're pulling this muscle to the ear, or I should say you're pulling your ear sideways up, so that you're pulling this and spreading this out. Did that make sense? So that's what I wanted to explain, and the easiest way to explain is, I guess that's what I did. Imagine right here is not going this way, but this muscle is pulling here. Bring here, bring here, bring here. It's a very subtle movement. In order to do that, however, you have to relax the mouth muscle right here. Okay. So where is the one I'm looking for? Right here is the one I am looking for. And here we go. Yep. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. Where is it? Here. Okay, got it. Got it. It's here. Why it's connected? Right here. When you have a tight chin here, okay, it's not really the forehead, but it's all connected. So that's what I'm going to talk about. If you have a tight chin here, okay, it's hard to relax these muscles, the cheeks, these muscles in the cheek, okay? And it's connected to the ear and right here. You can't see the ear. So when you have a tight here and tight here, it's hard to move. But just imagine the rest of the face is completely relaxed and just pulling this muscle, the sideways, pull, 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 sideways. That's it. Because you don't want a tight muscle here, you don't want to have a tight muscle here, and then you stop all movement. Did that make sense? It's very hard. It's very hard to get this movement going. It took me even 2.5 months. Even after I was doing the face yoga method poses, I could not do it because I could not isolate. I could not feel it, this muscle. But it took me a while. Did that make sense? Okay, so that's what you have to target. But like I said, it's not the goal of the exercise. It's just the idea which muscle you're using. And ideally, if you can move this, you have to relax this. If you have a tight here, you can't even pull this. And if you're tight here, it's hard to stimulate. So you gotta relax this. And then pull this. So rest of the face, relax. Activate this muscle. Okay? All right, Stella, do you think the Frownies adhesive is safe for your face? I think so, but I really don't want to depend on that because what ultimately you want to do is you want to relax your face. Okay, you want to stop this, and it's like wearing the what's a good way? Wearing the the cast. Okay, if you have a cast, your muscle gets very skinny because you can't move it. But when you take that off, which eventually you have to, right? When the bone is healed, what happens? You have to rebuild the muscle. You can't say, ooh, my leg's getting so skinny. No, you have to rebuild the muscle. So if the muscles do not remember how to move properly, I think it's gonna create another one. So you gotta train the muscle first, and then secondary. Frownies is a secondary, I think, in my opinion. And you have to pay, so why not just use your face muscle? But Stella, thank you for asking me that, because some people like to wear that at night, and I think it's safe. Yeah, but don't depend on that, okay? It's not the solution. I think solution is muscle memory and exercise and relaxation. Okay, all right. So Cynthia, how do I build the muscles just off the forehead at the side of my head, near the temple area, right here? Okay, right here, that is actually, it's not there. It's not, want to know. Sorry, because right here, you know, when you lose weight, you lose meat, and this muscle is so inside. It's not the surface level like these muscles. I don't know if you can see it here. You know, this is more like surface level, and this one, oops, my hair. This one, it doesn't move. You can't. This is okay. Let me put it this way. This muscle I just showed you. Oh, here. Right here, right? So it's not the building, it's not the movement, it's not as big as these muscle, cheek muscle. So it's a very hard because it's inside a layer and it's not activately, it can be activately easily to build this way. So Cynthia, let me think about that, and I might have some great idea later, but I want to get this muscle more, like more meat right here too. So sorry about that. So let me think about it. Okay, so this is gonna be the last questions, and oh, that was the last question. So thank you so much, and I hope you got that good information from looking at these. Face is a muscle. It's so many muscles, and I cannot even move every single muscle yet. Not yet. I'm trying, and some muscles are layered, very deep and small and big, and it takes time. So don't get frustrated, but remember, everything is connected. So you have to stimulate and activate and do the body pose. Don't skip the body pose, please. And if you're stressed out, especially this time of the year, you want to move the big muscles, shoulder muscle and lower back, because you know what happens? Look at this. So many muscles connected in the shoulder blades. And if you activate and move your shoulder blades, muscles are so activated. And that means you're going to increase the metabolism, and you can eat, and still you're burning more energy and a calorie. So it's really good. And you tone your lower back and tummy area. Benefit is so, just amazing. Even just moving the shoulder area. Okay? And on top of that, reduce the stress and reduce the forehead lines. Okay, so thank you so much for all of you who are able to participate. I know it's getting a little busy time of the year, but I totally appreciate, and I just want to say happy holidays from Face Yoga Method team. And we were so looking forward to next year, and I like to, help you, not just physically, but mentally. And you're gonna have wonderful year. So that's my hope, and I'll see you next year. Okay, thank you, and love you all. Bye.